So now this is time for chapter 5. Like, it was not the biggest but the one for which I had to write the most. It is all about cognitive ease. In it we are told like how our brains try to go to do things in a way that saves its energy the most. Like, basically it's built in lazy so that it could be able to save its energy for later if it's needs, or it's just lazy. Like, it makes system 1 do as much as it can. And a nice example of it is given, like how our brain decides someone is famous. Let us take a name like Henry Clinton. I don't know who he is, but it's just a name I made up. Like, let us say that you read this name once today somewhere, then tomorrow, and day after tomorrow, and then you meet a guy named Henry Clinton 3 to 4 days from now, and you will think that this guy is famous, basically due to cognitive ease and due to being primed. Like, in a brain somewhere it's an idea that yeah, exists a guy named Henry Clinton and he must be pretty famous. Like, you already know his name, and that is basically how our brain decides if someone is famous or not. So here are a few things, like factors you could say, through which a brain is in cognitive ease, or like how when the system 1 is basically in control. We are when in a good mood, like when we are trusting a gut feeling, we feel comfortable because due to in a familiar environment, and it makes sense by evolution theory as well. Like, when the brain is in familiar environment, it feels that it has already seen it and nothing out of the box could happen, so it lets system 1 do things automatically. But when we are in an unfamiliar environment, we don't know what is going on. That's when we are a bit strained. Like, we are aware of our feelings, feeling a bit anxious, we are strained. And when we are strained, we are less creative, but we also make like less errors, which we call silly errors, which happen due to system 1 being controlled in basically. And it, like, answering intuitively rather than doing the proper method, or by the method which may take more energy but we know it is correct. And anything that makes it easier for our brain, the associative machine, to run will produce biases, such as when it was done a study and it was found that a letter or a research paper, like written in simple easy language, is more likely to be accepted rather than one written in like a complicated language. If we make things rhyming, write in bold, and like, you know something that our brain can do, check lazily, chances are that it will pass more easily rather than something written in complex language, because that will make the other person's brain work more. Thank you.